Willice, it's so good to see you, like I said earlier. I mean, what have you been up to very quickly before we get into it? That laugh.
Betty, there is a lot that I'm doing. As you are aware, I do a lot of research on matters of English, especially when it comes to pronunciation. I have also decided to extend it now to seriously on spelling, punctuations, and also the very, very important element of a language, and that is grammar. Otherwise, I'm very happy to be back on the screen with you, Betty. How have you been?
I've been great, Willice. I mean, it has been 4 years. A lot has happened. I've done so many things. But like I said earlier, this is my favorite stage, and I'm just so glad to be here and to be back on air with you. People were saying, Betty must have convinced you to come on the show. Well, there's some truth to that.
No. Betty, sometimes you reach a point and you feel, okay, I'm going this direction, and then from the blues, somebody just comes and tells you, well, how are you? Can I say something small to you? And that is exactly what changed everything. And when I realized that you're getting back to the screen,
yes,
I said, why not? And that is how it's now this Friday with Betty on TV 47. And I'm proud of it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Willice. I appreciate you coming. It's going to be a great ride. Now, let's get straight into it, Willice. So the first word, talk to us about the first word. I don't want to say because earlier you were so, cutthroat about it's not Peter, it's Peter. I don't even know which is which. So talk to us about the first word, Willice. Torrential.
No, it happens. Now, can you say the word?
Torrential, is that so? You want me to spell the word?
Betty, let me say this as I go straight to the guidance. Because I've already caught what you're talking about. You're talking about, when we use it to describe rain, it's about, large amounts that are falling.
Yes.
So, in this case, you say torrential.
Okay.
Torrential. Just like you say potential, confidential.
Okay.
So what we should avoid is Sheol. Sheol, we don't have that glide. The vowel glide is not there. You just say Sheol. Sheol for the terminal, that is the ending part of that word. Okay. Torrential.
Torrential. Got it, Willice. I've really missed this segment because people are mispronouncing everything these days. So we're glad that we're back on air. All right, let me ask the graphics to come for the next word. Let's just see which word that is. All right. The next one is meteorological, meteorologist. What is that word, Willice?
Oh, that's a very relevant word for this season or this time, Betty, because of the floods that we have. But before I can tell those who are keen on good English how to pronounce that word, let me explain something. I hear many people saying or say, floods wreak havoc. Floods cannot wreak havoc. What you say in that statement or expression is floods damage havoc or floods damage destruction, which is vague. You say floods wreak havoc, cause havoc. So after that, let's go straight now to the word of interest. That is meteorological. Meteorological. We should not talk of meteorological department when we are talking about matters of weather.
Right.
To study the atmosphere for weather forecast, you have to talk of meteorology. Meteorological, not meteorological. Meteorology is the scientific study of measurement, not weather.
Okay, got it. So what about the person who studies it? So it's meteorologist.
Yes, you say meteor, then you have the stress. Meteorologist.
Okay, got it, Willice. All right, let's move on to the those two words actually are words that we've been talking about because of these floods in the country. So it's good that you've put that aside. So let's go to the next one. Question. Which is which?
Oh.
Congestion.
You've got them right. Because what really confuses people is the terminal or the ending parts of those words. Now, Many people, Betty, innocently say congestion.
Right.
Congestion, no. We should avoid that. You say congestion. Gestion.
Okay.
Congestion, digestion, question, suggestion. Let us avoid saying shon at the end of that word. That letter sequence, S-T-I-O-N, takes the sounding Schon. Schon, not shon.
Okay, congestion. There we go. Now we know, Willice. All right, going to the next word is brew, brewery, brew. Which is which, Willice?
I want to be a bit systematic when it comes to this because of what we call word inflection. That is the change of the forms of words for grammatical function. Now, the first word, you say brew, brew, not brew.
Okay.
Then brews, illicit brews, not brews. Brewing, brewing, not brewing. Then brewed, brewed, brewery, brewery, and finally breweries. So what we should avoid is saying brew. Brew, no.
Okay. So it's, okay, got it, Willice. So the next one is, do we say lounge, you know, like a lounge in the airport? Do you say lounge, lounge? That's also one of the words that, you know, gives people problems.
Yes. Now, Betty, thank you for bringing that word because many people innocently say lounge. I was at the lounge. I saw him or her at the lounge. Please, let us avoid saying lounge. It's lounge.
Lounge.
Lounge. There is what we call a diphthong, or diphthong if you like, and that is the glide on two vowel sounds. Ow. Lounge, not lounge.
Okay, got it. That one you always just hear people saying the wrong thing. All right, what about this next word is, let's just see that. This word, conscience, conscience, what is that word, Willice?
Oh, come on, man. Betty, we have the word science. Science, but this specific word has no relationship with science. You say conscience. Conscience. We have science, but don't say conscience. Conscience is the most common mispronunciation of that word, especially in careers of serious communication. We should avoid saying conscience because somebody who is in the know may not understand what exactly you are saying. You say conscience.
Conscience. Conscience it is, Willice. Wow, thank you so much, Willice. Those are, you know, one of our first group of words. I love that. But, you know, just as we wrap up, talk to me about the name Peter. You know, we had Honorable Peter Selassie earlier. So talk to me, so what did you say, Peter and Peter? Which is which?
So if you realized what I did, I first used the sounding that is common and you also used it in there. I mean, in the studio or in the studio. You can say studio, you can also say studio. But now, you say Peter, Peter. There is that name P-E-T-E. You say Pete, Pete.
Okay.
Then when you have P-E-T-E-R, you say Peter. That is in English. But locally, we find ourselves saying Peter, maybe because we're used to the word which is in Kiswahili or Swahili for that matter, that is Peter, Peter Hapa. So when we get the name, we also find ourselves saying Peter instead of Peter. Do you get it right, Betty?
I will. It's those examples of yours, but Peter Hapa. Okay, I've gotten it. Okay, let me give you a final one.
Yes.
So there's this word. I don't want to pronounce it because I don't want to get it wrong. So it's A-W-R-Y.
A-W-R-Y. Oh, you say awry. When things go wrong, Betty, don't say things went awry.
Awry.
Awry, no. You say awry. Things went awry for that team.
All right. Okay. I think that's a nice one. So it's not things went ori. No, it's all right. Yes. All right. Willice, my goodness, that was our first, show back on TV together. I really appreciate it. And now you're coming to us from Kisii County, and I hope you've been keeping well. So I guess we're going to be seeing you a lot every Friday, on this Friday with Betsy here in our new home, Willice, TV 47. Your parting words, Willice, as we wind up.
What I can tell everybody who is viewing, because I also got excited today when I saw the kind of interest or anxiety that people had when they were waiting for this program, and also the words that I got and messages about this segment. By the way, Betty, if you'll allow me very fast, let me give them something here. People were really keen on this word, and this word, which refers to the particular type or style of music, art, or literature. Don't say genre. Don't say Gina, you say genre. Genre. Okay. Genre, a very tricky word from French when you talk about the particular type or style of music and any other thing. But Betty, my word to the people.
Yes, please.
Let them also expect that part where we bring words and people try or test their tongues on the street. Okay. Apart from surprise word, but keep it up because I'm available now from Kisii. You know, Kisii is like my permanent home and the community itself are my in-laws. Betty, I have to share that one with you today.
Oh, that's some information there. I know you're a very private person, but it's good to know. It's good to know. All right, Willice, it was so lovely having you, with us tonight. I'm looking forward to all the other Fridays we'll be together here on TV 47. Thank you so much. And you look great. And you haven't changed even one single bit, honestly speaking. Even my cameraman, my very, very unique cameraman, because he's done a wonderful work, that is Alfayo Combo, he has also asked me the same question. What is the secret? I told him, you just relax and understand yourself, and if possible, love every fellow human being in this world, treat everybody fairly, squarely, and just love what you do. Okay. That is what makes Willice. Love that, love that, love that. Thank you so much, Willice. Good night. See you again next week. And we'll be talking, throughout the week to prepare a great show for our viewers. All right, that is Willice, the word master.